everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a tutorial from one of the pieces from my Christmas Piano Book 2. So this is the Christmas Piano Book 2 and it is a follow-on from the Christmas Piano Book 1 that I released a couple of years just previous to this, and it is available to download from my bookshop, which there'll be a link coming up here, or I'll put a link in the description directly underneath this video. This book contains 10 easy traditional Christmas pieces that have all been arranged for the beginner pianist. The link to purchase this securely from my online shop will be directly underneath this video, along with some other information about the book and also the link to purchase Piano Book 1 if you don't already own that. So this is a download only book. There is nothing physical to send out or ship out. This is just simply something that I have just printed off on my printer at home and then I've just bound it together. So once you've got it, you can either use it on your tablet or your computer, your laptop, whatever you've got, or you can take it to a local printers and print it out. So without any further ado, let's get on with the tutorial. Okay, so God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. This one is probably the easiest, if not one of the easiest in the book. It's pretty straightforward and there's nothing massively complicated with this. The only thing I can really kind of see that might be an added complication is the C sharps that you've got in the left hand and the B flats that you've got in both hands, which is actually in the key signature. So, I mean, with the fingering, you have two options. You can follow the fingering that's in the book. That is a suggestion, or it is one suggestion that I have chosen. Or you can sort of look at the fingering that I'm doing. The fingering that I'm doing isn't necessarily what is in the book. It's just because it's I've been playing for many years, so I've kind of got a culmination of all different types of styles and different genres of playing. So I tend to sort of do what I feel is kind of appropriate based on my experience and knowledge. However, if I had to kind of put it down into one set of fingering, this is what I've put it in the book. So follow what you've got in the book. It might not necessarily be what I'm doing on the piano, but if you find an alternative fingering that's better for you, that's fine, as long as you're not kind of, you know, twisting your fingers over and making it so you're not prepared for the next little part. That's absolutely fine. So again, you've got to watch out for a B flat there. You might get caught out in the left hand. So watch out for that little bit as well. Okay, so I think it probably starts to get a little bit tricky around 13, 14, 15, bar 15, measure 15 to the end. So if you start on measure 13 or bar 13, which is the fourth line down, so you've got a lot of things happening in both hands. I mean, the left hand is moving pretty much just about as much as the right hand, especially from 15 to the end. So what I would do is practice separately. Again, do the fingering that's suggested in the book. I mean, if you don't have any other ideas of what else to do, then do the fingering that's in the book. As I said, I don't always do the same fingering, but, you know, either or. I had to narrow it down to something. Otherwise, you know, the book would have just been filled with 17 different alternatives of fingerings to use. So as long as that part there, you don't want to end up having to do that. So you need to prepare somewhere. So I've done a 1 on the F, 2 on the G, and then a tucking the thumb under, So it doesn't really matter as long as you're not running out of, just do not do that, whatever you want to do, whatever you do. So you're going to have to go up or tuck the thumb under somewhere. And this comes from the scales as well. If you're good at doing your scales and you're used to doing your scales, it's going to be easy for you to tuck under, and it will just be a natural kind of progression of the fingers that you will naturally do there. So again, putting that with the left hand really slowly. And then you need to watch what you're going to do for the fingering here. So whatever you do decide to do the fingering, you've got a lot going on in both hands, you've got a scale going on in both hands. So you need to make sure that you've got enough fingers going on there. So that is pretty much it with this one. A very, very short tutorial, simply because there isn't really an awful lot to mention with this one. So I don't think this tutorial is going to cause you guys much trouble. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.